You want to say one, two, three, action?
And it's too late. Welcome to our first ever video.
Take two.
Pillow Talk with Bree and Rel. Please like and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, what we do here is we like to, we're movie enthusiasts, so we like to watch movies, shows. On the podcast, we like to watch a specific movie, break it down, and relate it to our relationship. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. We do spoil movies. So,
Spoiled.
yeah.
They're all spoiled.
We're going to spoil the movie. But we do definitely suggest watching this movie we're going to break down today, which is The Idea of You, starring Anne Hathaway and Nicholas Galitzine. Whatever. Yeah, what she said.
I know. I think you were right. I'm just repeating.
Yeah, we chose this movie because
I chose this movie because I remember I watched it a while ago before we got together, and it reminded me a lot about us. But watching it again this time was different. But that's why I decided that's what I did.
oh my god. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so the movie is about a 40-year-old woman falling in love with a 24-year-old
Pop star.
boy band pop star. He's a boy band.
Yeah, he's in a boy band. Very important. Mindless behavior vibes.
He's in a boy band. I like the movie personally. I thought it was good. I definitely did not like some of the characters in the movie, but who likes all the characters?
Right.
The acting was good. The acting was really good. I really thought they was in love. I felt like they was like really in love, like they was going off camera and humping.
Okay, right. They were killing it.
That could be extreme.
That was right. We stretched. It was definitely believable. It was a believable relationship.
Right?
Situation.
What did you think about like the character the Anne Hathaway's character, Soleil Marchand, whatever.
I mean, I liked her. I did like her. I liked him more. Obviously.
You what? You got a thing for Hayes Campbell now, huh? You got a thing for Hayes Campbell, huh?
I definitely liked his character a lot.
What about the actor Nicholas Galitzine? You like him, huh?
I don't know him. I'm crying. You like Anne Hathaway?
Maybe the last time we watched one of his movies.
I'm crying. He definitely did not like him. You did not like his character.
I felt like he had so much more potential and power that he could have used for his assets and make the fucking relationship work that he just didn't. And it blew my mind. And I felt like he was very selfish and just thought about what he wanted. He only wanted her. He didn't care about nothing else. I mean, that's what I felt like.
Right. Like he did want her. Like I will say that maybe he didn't like some things he didn't think about beforehand. Obviously, like some things like he was passionate though. Like he was like passionate in his love for her. I will say that. And I just think that like, he just learned how to do it better.
I guess that could go both ways also with her putting her brains to use too. I mean, like, if you really want to make this work, then we got to stay out the limelight. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my daughter sitting up here getting harassed at school because I'm dating you. So if you do say we're dating, don't put my name out there. I don't want my picture in there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See, that's all I was saying. That's all I was trying to get at. It was just like, yeah, because she definitely had moments that I was like, girl.
I definitely felt like she was like a nerd with no backbone, but Anne Hathaway is that actor. She's like that. She's pushed over. She got pushed over. You know, people were pushing her over. Her ex husband.
Her ex,
Okay, we're in the main points of the movie right now. Right.
we've gotten deep.
Our main points of the movie. In fact, there is a big main point that we do like to talk about, and that's the title is called the
Unclose.
idea of you.
Oh,
I'm talking about the movie title, but the the
the
painting,
thing.
the painting title, that's what you're referring to.
Yes.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Give it to me.
I'm crying. I I like the painting a lot. I feel like the painting came at a time. Well, I feel like we're jumping ahead. We're jumping ahead because
No,
like,
I meant like I just wanted you to title the painting. Just be like,
oh
just
yeah.
call it the paintings Unclothes Me, and then
Mm,
the title of the movie is The Idea of You. And there's a connection there that I felt.
mm,
And there's the book, I'm pretty sure if you read the book of The Idea of You, then that's gonna tie in the connection. I felt like the movie missed that, but definitely felt it.
yeah. I definitely felt it. I
Um,
think even the painting that was there still, it almost gave the vibe to.
exactly. But the movie was good. Recommend it. You can watch it on Prime. It's free. It's called The
It's
Idea of You.
described.
Nicholas Galzine, he plays Hayes Campbell. I already told you how I felt about him. I think he was only worried about himself getting with the woman. He was young, you know what I'm saying? He's 24 years old. She's 40 years old. So definitely different mindsets, definitely different generations of love, different ideas of love and dating. I do feel like he was sensitive. He was like he wanted to connect. His heart was open to be with somebody, not just like get out there. His heart was to be
Right.
with somebody. I definitely felt that from him. Um my Some of the main points that I got from the movie, oh, our connection with the movie, with our relationship. Are we gonna get into that now or you want to get into that later?
Well, we felt. Well, obviously, our biggest connection was the age gap. Do you want to talk about our relationship now? You're saying?
No, we're not there yet. We're still under the main points of the movie, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
there was another main point that I felt like was how she thought people looked at her in the relationship. You know what I mean? Like she was
Mhm.
always worried about, oh, I'm with this young boy. I'm with
Yeah.
this young guy, not thinking like he's successful. Like
Yeah.
he's very successful. Your ex was very successful also.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she's got it. She's got something going on for herself. I
Exactly.
don't know why she felt like she didn't have no confidence.
Yeah. Her lack of confidence was that.
She was successful. She was a art. She worked at the art dealership or whatever. She sold art, so
Mm,
that was booming. Then he comes in and buys out her store.
buys out the store.
Come on,
Dope.
she's winning there.
Right. That was dope. I definitely felt like when she was trying to shut it down, it was more, she definitely wasn't thinking about him as an individual. I really think that she was a lot stuck up on the age rather than like, just taking like at like who he was at face value. You know what I mean? Like who he actually was. She was just thinking about how his age would be perceived.
I felt that too, for real, for
Yeah.
real.
Because it's not like I don't feel like she had no real reason to be like, you know what I mean? Because he seems like he was actually trying. He doesn't seem like as much of an asshole as her ex husband.
At all.
at
And
all.
he's yeah, like,
You
and he
know,
writes love songs.
exactly. So I do
So
feel like that's what I didn't like is I felt like she brought a lot of her like previous baggage that she has onto him, and I don't think that was fair. And that's
definitely.
main that's the main thing that bothered me like with hers because I'm like, damn, like you just putting all of this on him. Like he had nothing to do with that. Like you could be the one that's like hurting him the way that you got hurt. You know what I'm saying? In a way. Like you're hurting him like by sitting there and you keep putting these things on him like mentally, you're like breaking him down a little bit, I think.
I wouldn't say bring him down, but I mean, like, definitely could change his perspective.
Mm. What?
um, so let's talk about that painting. You wanna get into that painting?
Unblows me. I did like that. I like that painting because I thought it really. I felt what they were trying to get across. It seemed like she was a little closed off. You know what I mean? Like in the movie, like at the beginning parts, of course, she was like closed off, and it felt like we were getting to a point like where he kind of like she seen a couple guys and she was like like she didn't really feel into the dating scene. She goes camping, like she wanted to go camping at first, be solo, then when she's like kind of getting to know him a little bit more and like he's getting to know her and things like that, I feel like she was reaching a phase where it's like okay, like she's slowly allowing the unclose me. It's still closed obviously, but it's like slowly allowing the unclose me because when she was looking at it, it seemed like she stayed there for a moment as she was looking at it, like she like was considering it, you know. So I did like that about the painting. I felt like it really matched the vibe as to like what was going on in the movie. Like, she was ready to be unclosed a little bit by him, a little bit, but not like
It's
not yet.
definitely deep. There's definitely a deeper connection that's easy to miss with that painting and the way she felt about jumping into the dating scene and
Yeah,
especially with a dude who's 24 years old, like
right,
that's a big deal. I
right.
definitely felt like I definitely felt like she had an idea, you know what I'm saying, of a dude that she thought she would never be able to get with, and then this dude comes along and she's just like, wow, you know, look at this guy. No way. No way. I'm not gonna open up to this guy. He's 24 years
He's
old,
24
let me
years
get
old.
out of here. And he's sitting up there like, but I like women that don't be throwing themselves at me, you know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
write love songs, my heart is open to be loved, and the only way I'm really gonna get love is from a mature woman. And she's hot.
yeah,
Come on, she was
yeah.
hot, right?
Definitely, he definitely stated that.
Yeah, she was hot.
Right.
So yeah, I definitely felt like she had to unclose him too, because she had an idea of him that was her idea, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
But she actually had to look at him and see him for who he was. He wasn't a bad dude, but I felt like, he definitely could have did more. But,
right.
anyways. Um, definitely a good movie. Good connection between the picture, the painting, and the way they were viewing each other and their ideas of each other, and the way they thought about the way the world viewed their relationship because he was very famous. Every girl wanted him.
Yeah.
The cameras wanted him. The media wanted to know everything, put everything out there, assumptions or whatever it is. So that had to be rough. She's
Yeah.
a mom.
She's a mom.
She was a whole mom, 16-year-old daughter.
That is a pivotal time too. That's a crazy time.
Pivotal. The daughter was actually kind of like the dude too, like kind of like Hayes Campbell, the pop star. You know, he was an old soul, and she was kind of like an old soul too, because she actually asked the mom like, "What did he do?" She was like, "Nothing," you know, like
Nothing. Yeah.
yeah, he was actually. She was like, "Well, you know, but he didn't do any like."
Right. Right.
You know, the doctor was like, "I'm only mad because you didn't talk to me or tell me like who you're dating, like you kept it a secret." You know,
Right.
like it is hurtful to keep secrets. I definitely think that kids should stay out of parents' relationship. It's
Right.
not their place. But I don't think parents should keep secrets from their kids either.
True. And she lied to her.
Where did the lie come from?
Because like remember when she was like with him or whatever, and then after that she told her daughter she was like just doing something else or whatever. Like and then even like remember she was like, "Oh, you're like glowing," or like she said, "Oh, did you just smoke or something?"
Oh, that's right. Did you take mushrooms again? Because she was just
Yeah,
like kissing with the dude.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
there was
yeah,
like
yeah.
literally like it's like we talk on the phone every day. Remember, like we talk on the phone all the time.
That is
And
yes.
I find out like from didn't she find out from social media?
Social media, the internet,
So like I would be a little
salty.
I would be a little silly.
I'd be a little salty. Like, Dad, you're you're dating
Right.
Christina Aguilera? Like for real?
So are you serious? You
You're
didn't think to
hiding?
tell me?
Why did you not tell me this?
No, yeah, that's the
Worst dad award ever.
yo. Her dad coming up to no, her ex husband coming up to her and
Oh,
about her dating her dating a younger
okay.
pop
You're
star.
gonna have to put that in context. You're gonna have to explain the whole
The whole
situation,
thing.
what he got
True.
going on, what he did, because he's a whole character in the movie also that we did not talk about.
At all.
But,
That's he's trash, low key.
yeah, he's trash. We're not. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch it. We highly suggest you watch it to
Yeah, you
get the
gotta
whole
watch it. Like,
story.
but there is a point where okay, he cheats on
Tell
his
the
wife. He cheats on his wife with a younger
ooh,
female.
how she found out though.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy. Yeah, that you should watch the movie for that for sure. But the gist of it is he cheats on his wife with a younger female. She found out. He ends up saying like, "I want to now marry that female," so they get a divorce, and he now marries the younger female. But now, fast forward when she's dating this younger pop star, he comes up to her and he's like basically like you should be ashamed of yourself. He's young, basically. Like what? What? That was
the
one
goals, the goals on that guy. Like, I'm surprised she
exactly.
didn't
And
even.
then it's like, why is it so different? Like if it's a female dating a younger guy and a male dating a younger female.
There
Why
is
is
no
it so
difference.
different?
That dude was obviously jealous. He was still not over the fact that he left his wife
Right.
for a younger woman. And
True.
now the
Because in the beginning, because why do you still want your wife to come to dinner with you and your wife without the daughter around?
because you're salty because you're still
You
butthurt
still
about
do
it.
love her. That's
You need to move on with your family. She's not a part of your family
she's
no
not a
more.
part of your family no more.
She's not a. Why are you trying to make her a part of your family? You're salty. You're sad.
You're sad.
You have to be sad though, for real though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Just
yeah,
have
no, he
to
was
go
hurt.
like,
He was,
hey, why don't
he was
you
hurt.
come? What
He
did
was
he
hurt.
say? Pickleball?
He,
Pickleball? Man, bro, go eat your pickles, bro. Get out of here. Trash.
trash, trash. Yeah, number one
Yeah.
disliked
Oh,
character in the movie, easily.
jealous. You know what I'm saying?
Easily.
He probably
Him
has to
and
pop some pills to get it up. And now
him
he's
and
looking
his
at this
sister.
24-year-old dude. He's like, oh, I bet you don't have to pop no pills. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
What are you dating this guy for? You know what I'm
like
saying? You're like, he's
what?
mad. He's sad.
Yeah, that
Get
was
out of
yeah.
here, bro.
He was sad. I didn't understand that. That was crazy.
Yeah. That
But
I wish these love stories did have violence in them. You know what I'm saying? You just haul off and pow.
what you said? Okay.
You said what?
I'm
No,
crying.
but
Definitely least liked character in the movie.
It's good to feel those things in a movie too, though. You know what I'm saying? When the movie brings you up, like
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
him. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It's
Right
like mentally, you hit him.
now. Yeah, no.
We'll leave it in the mental. We'll just leave it in the mental.
I'm crying. No, definitely he was trash. But
He definitely did not. The boyfriend Hayes Campbell, the movie, the boy band. He definitely didn't think about how his fame was gonna affect her
right,
family. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So that was the issue. That is a real issue.
That's a real issue because even in regular everyday life, social media could still have an effect on relationships. So being that famous definitely is a big difference for somebody who's not in that lifestyle at all. So he could have, yeah, he definitely could have handled that way, way better. I will say that. Like, that was one situation I did not like that he did. Like, he didn't seem to care how
Man,
much
what are you
the
doing?
was.
Leaning like he's like, oh, let's go in your car, go to this other warehouse. Like that's not thinking. Like, come on. Oh, we'll just go to the back and I'm gonna lean the seat back.
Right. But
Come
it's like,
on,
okay,
man.
and even in that moment, it's like the
It
fact that you
worked.
could do that in that moment, the fact that you could do that in that moment, but you didn't do that for her life where she lives. You know what I'm saying? That's yeah, that's kind of crazy because it's like a little bit you know better, um, and you proved it because you felt like you needed to lean down, and so that nobody knows where you're going. But yeah, you didn't give that same grace like to her. I will say that. Yes, that was his biggest. I will say con like that. He did. Yeah, he fumbled on that part.
Big fumble. So great movie. Definitely suggest you watching it. They do fall in love. They do make an ultimate sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? He jumps out of an airplane for her and he doesn't pull his parachute. He gives it to her. He ends up falling to his death.
No, he
I'm
falls to the
joking.
death. That's how it ended. The ending scenes, like the credits went up right then.
End credits.
I'm
I mean,
correct.
end scene, roll credits.
No, but I didn't like what they chose. I mean, and I was like really sad my first time watching the movie. I was really sad when I seen that because it reminded me of being you. So then I was like, oh,
Yeah,
and
that 5 years, man. You waited 5 years. What did you guys do in between 5 years? Like literally.
right, did everybody like what do we? Yeah, whatever.
That's
Exactly. But
hardcore focus. Was you like
it
messing around with other women?
goes happen.
Like you
No,
you
we
didn't
can't
like
even talk about
fall
that.
in
You
love
gotta
with
all that.
another woman?
But like now we gotta relearn each other.
My heart would have fell in love with somebody else.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like we gotta relearn each other.
I'm
There
not
was
just
sweetness that both of them at the end. I do like how they came together in the beginning and how they ended the movie was in this like back at her place of work. Like he comes back and he's like,
mm.
I did like that. That was beautiful. I love circle. I am into that. And then I like that in that same sense, since we're talking about circles, they ended it with just us seeing the like idea of them being together. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
They
Yeah, yeah, we actually didn't see them be
never
together.
seen
We
them
just had
together.
the
It's
idea of
just
them together.
that's beautiful. I like that.
That
Yeah.
is. That
So now
is.
we're seeing them, thinking about them the way that they first when they first seen each other that first time. So I like
And he had bought her the painting.
yes, the unclose me painting because my bitch is
So
unclosed.
she has the painting, and now they're actually being together
Mm-hmm.
so they could actually unclose each other.
Exactly, and I like
Mm.
that. I like that. I love a circle.
There's definitely deeper connection I'm gonna have to like look into. And there's a book, The Idea of You, and I'm pretty sure I should read the book.
For
I
yeah,
definitely love the movie.
that might be
Highly
good.
suggest it.
Yeah, but
Um, you go ahead.
um, was their relationship believable?
Relatable.
Believable.
Believable. Yes. Yes. They were definitely off camera humping.
I'm crying.
their on camera chemistry was like, okay, I
Yeah,
see you guys off
it gave,
camera.
it gave that piano scene.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like, I like that scene.
yeah. He did it.
Rent free in my mind.
Notes taken.
That was nice. That was
Note
nice.
added.
Yeah. And then after that, she was like, "I'm too old for you." And then after that, you pulled her back like, "Goodbye." Anyways, next, I was like, "Yeah, that, that was nice. I did like it."
All right, all right. Fun fact: we're actually really into sci-fi movies.
Literally,
Like we're really into sci-fi movies,
our
which
next movie. Well, no, not our next movie. The next movie after that, sci-fi.
yeah, we don't know
Sci-fi.
what the next
It's
movie.
been
We
too
don't.
long.
I don't know. I don't know what the next movie is. She wants me to choose one, but I don't
I
know.
definitely want you to choose one.
The
It could be.
Connection. I'm sorry, love.
I said it could be one that you've seen.
I guess we do watch it multiple times, so it doesn't matter.
Hmm.
Uh, our connection between the characters' relationship and our relationship. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I'm crying. It's definitely the age gap. How do you feel like? How do you feel like the age gap affects us?
Black don't crack, baby.
Black don't crack.
I'm just saying.
We don't have to, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
I
dead.
honestly didn't even think about it. I can tell in the attitudes, but like I don't think it really affects anything.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
And
even
it
think.
like yeah, it don't affect.
I don't even think it's like really brought up
Right.
like that. Like it's like even from other people. I'm saying I don't feel like it's like
Mm-mm. I don't even go around telling people how old I am, and I don't even look as old as I am.
I'm
I
crying.
dyed my beard.
He said I dye my beard.
It's like I'm just kidding.
I cannot.
That was a joke.
I cannot. Sweet. But no, yeah, I really don't think. Um, no, I feel like if I was to like say something that felt like a connection in a sense, yeah, like the way that they was, yeah, the age wasn't like a thing that was just like I don't
Nah,
know. I think the most thing would be like the fact that they like weren't in a space to like look for love or find love, and then they found it. I feel like that's like the biggest.
that is one connection too, because I definitely was
Yeah,
like, I didn't want to, but
yeah.
then it's like, oh, here comes the
Here
love.
it comes.
Here
It's coming
comes the
anyways.
love.
Yeah,
Love. And I love it.
yeah,
I do love you
I do. I
so,
do.
so much.
I love you so much. Literally. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, whatever. I mean, I guess, if it's gonna
This is
happen
our
one
first
day, I
podcast.
mean,
Cringe.
might as well choose.
First podcast. Cringe. Thank you. Thank you. Please
I'm
subscribe.
correcting, not cringe. It wasn't bad. I mean,
You're
it
not
can
bad.
only get better.
You're not bad.
Yeah, I'm crying.
Okay, yeah,
So
it's gonna
make
get
sure you
better.
guys like, comment, subscribe, and then we have like what a TikTok and freaking what's the other word I'm looking for? Instagram.
Instagram,
Yeah, make
YouTube.
sure you
Oh,
follow
this is on
us
YouTube.
here. This is YouTube. Subscribe to us here, and like I think they got like bell notifications. You can hit it, and then like comments you can write in them, and like I don't know. I'm just talking. Do the stuff.
I like your voice. I like your voice.
Oh,
Thank you.
you could read
Um,
books.
ooh,
Yeah, you could
maybe
read
I
books. Like,
will.
what?
Uh,
You should
thank
read
you,
books.
everybody. This will get better. So
Okay. Oh yeah.
End
Bye.
scene.
Ending. Look, we did it in your time.